Omar, thank you. Have a seat. It's nice to see you.
Yeah, nice office. What's going on?
Thank you. Not much. Not much. How have things been with you?
Everything's good. Same old shit, you know.
You know, I
Uh,
got to
you know, you know, speaking of which, I really gotta piss, so if we could just kind of keep this like brief, that'd be great.
Right. Well,
And it comes out of my ears.
I
It comes out of my ears, so
yep,
I don't want to
yep.
like ruin
Listen,
your.
as much as I wish this was a more friendly meeting and we could kind of keep it short, you are here for a reason.
Mm,
Um, obviously. Um,
a raise.
well, not quite. I mean, almost the opposite, actually, to be fair. Now, listen, I just want to first start by saying you are one of the top earners in your sector. You know, at Monsters Inc., we're here to scare kids. We collect their screams.
Oh, I scare them.
I
I go
I know you
crazy.
do. I know you're one of the best. Okay, you're collecting a lot of screams. And
I'm in
listen,
my own lane. I'm doing
this.
it. I'm doing it new.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this before we get into it. How are you making these kids scream?
I don't really like to share that information. Like it's kind of between me and the kid.
I get that, but not to ask another question, but this is a clipping from a human newspaper. Okay,
Let me see this.
there's been an alleged cryptid, as they're calling it, or monster, who has been coming into humans' rooms, human children,
Hmm.
and showing them his asshole.
I mean, that's wild. That's wild.
It is
But
wild, and
that's not
that's part of
illegal.
the
That's not illegal or
You know
anything.
what? It's not illegal technically in the monster world. We have very different rules from humans,
Right.
but you can't show children your asshole.
Hey, what's this? What is this meeting about? Am I in trouble here?
Let me put this in a way you might understand. Okay, would you go into a child's room and call
Hmm.
them an ethnic slur?
If they're black, maybe. But again, not illegal.
Omar,
When I came in here, I signed a credo that said by any means necessary.
Omar,
And that's
Omar.
how I get it done. And I get in there, I say a word, maybe I bend over, but I get the scream. That's the point. I get the scream. And
Okay, okay, and I
it's
get it.
crazy.
And
They don't stop
I
screaming.
started the conversation complimenting you.
This last kid could have powered the whole building.
Omar, you were in here for just your asshole, but now I'm starting to think you're calling kids racial slurs.
Let me ask you something. What's more scary than racism? Nothing we
Omar,
do here.
Omar,
And and
you cannot show the children your asshole and you cannot call them racial slurs, Omar.
this sounds like you're silencing me. You're
Omar,
suppressing the truth. And the kid, this is the real world. The kids need to know. They need to know that an asshole can be shown to them at any
just
time.
Omar.
I'm sorry, man. I've been drinking on the job for the past like 3 months.
Omar, you are in an HR meeting right now.
It helps me loosen up before I get into the room. I
There
should
are
be getting
other
a
ways.
raise.
Omar, you have an eyeball that pops out of your head and a tentacle mouth. These children have never seen that, okay?
Do you want me to show you my asshole?
I do not want to see your asshole. And you know what? I
I've
also don't
got
want to
three of
killed
them,
I also don't want to be called racial slurs by you. I'm half Filipino. I don't even want to guess what you're going to fucking call me, okay?
but I have a slur for that. I've been
I
workshopping one.
you know what, Omar, after our conversation right now, I'm sure you do.
Cheesehead.
I cannot make it any more clear. You're fired, Omar. I'm sorry. You're fired. Clean out your desk. Get out of here.
Look, let's just start over. Things could be a lot worse. All right. This whole showing the asshole thing, I've been doing it for months and it hasn't been a problem.
Omar, I've been talking to you for 10 minutes and I don't see how things could get worse.
I could stop shaving back there.